Welcome into the Outdoor Experience with Dale Helgeson, and we have a great show lined up for you today. We are going to be traveling to Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin, which is in the Door County Peninsula, and it's surrounded by Green Bay on one side, the Bay of Green Bay, and Lake Michigan on the other side. So we're going to be out on the Lake Michigan side, actually fishing for salmon today. And we are with Captain Jake from Hook 'em and Cook 'em Guide Service. And Jake's going to give us quite an education out there. We're going to talk about some different things. And really looking forward to showing you the salmon that we caught and how beautiful it really is up there to go up there and have a great experience fishing up in Sturgeon. I'm here with Jake from Hook 'em and Cook 'em Guide Service in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. And, I want to get people to get to know who you are a little bit, Jake. So talk a little bit about how you got into salmon fishing.
My dad and grandpa both had boats growing up, and once they got rid of them, once I turned 18 and moved out, a friend worked with a charter captain and said, "Hey, do you guys want to go fishing?" And it's like, yes. And I met the captain I started for, and he had bought a bigger boat, so I went the following year. I went to work for him, and that was 19 years ago.
So you've been basically a first mate for 19 years?
Yes.
So now you started your own service?
Yes.
Talk a little bit about how it's going. How did you start it, about your boat, and a little bit about your guide service.
I started it when I got my captain's license 3 years ago. I started running on a bigger boat, on the one I was working for, and he's getting ready to retire. So he said it was time to start looking for your boat, for your own boat. So I ended up coming up. Everything worked out to get this one. So this is a 2004 Baja Cruiser, a 30-foot Baja Cruiser. So I bought it, and then I started this spring on my own.
Plenty of room in here. It's a nice roomy boat. You got a nice open deck. Talk a little bit about some of the techniques that people hire you that you would implement in their days on the water.
So we use a combination of spoons, flasher flies, whatever, to try and mimic the bite. So the difference with going with a guide versus pulling your boat somewhere, a lot of times we're in communication with the other captains around, so we're adjusting to what the fish want. So we're running a combination of riggers, dipsies, planer boards to get maximum lines out without tangling anything, to give customers the best experience possible and come home with a lot of fish to eat.
So the nice thing is too, your boat has a bathroom, so
yes,
women don't have to be afraid to come out. There's a bathroom on board, which makes it super convenient. Stay tuned as we're going to hit the water, catch our fish, and have a great time today. So thank you.
You're welcome. Nope, there's a fish on here. Come on up over the top of me. Oh. All right, when that one gets close, I'm going to put this in a rod holder. Reel down. And stop. Grab that one right away.
Jake, we've been talking about, you said one of the fish we caught was actually a stocked or planted fish.
Yep.
And so tell us a little bit about how you can tell the difference between the stocked and planted.
Talking about the difference between a planted fish or a natural reproducing fish. So we have two different species. So this is actually, yeah, this is a pink salmon. This is a king salmon. So fins clipped. This one's fin is there. So your natural reproducing fish in the Great Lakes will have this fin on. The ones that are stocked or planted fish, that fin is cut off. And that's one of the easiest way to tell if it's a clip, or if that's clipped, if it's a planted fish or a natural fish. For the charter captains, is when we fill out our daily report for after each charter, that's one of the questions on there. Did you examine a fish for clipped fins? So to try and keep track of the data of how many fish we're catching that are natural versus
Welcome back,
planted.
everyone. We're out here with Hook 'em and Cook 'em Guide Service out on Lake Michigan right now, out of Sturgeon Bay. We got one on right now. We've already put a couple in the box. We got a nice one on right now. So hang tight while we try to get this fish in the box.
Might be a little bit bigger.
This one's putting up a good fight. It's a little bigger one than the ones we've been getting, so. And there we go, another one from Hook 'em and Cook 'em Guide Service. Beautiful fish. So if you're looking to come out on a good fishing charter, and Jake can call and you can come out and catch some of these salmon out here on Lake Michigan. Hey everyone, thanks for watching today's show. I hope you enjoyed it and learned a little bit about salmon fishing on Lake Michigan. And if you're ever in the Sturgeon Bay area, get a hold of Captain Jake at Hook 'em and Cook 'em Guide Service and he'll get you on some quality fish. Lodging for today's episode was sponsored by The Lodge at Leatham Smith. The Outdoor Experience with Dale Helgeson is sponsored by Wind Rider, for life outdoors. Distinctive designs by Peggy, visual inspiration for your home. Superior fishing products, built to last. Lowrance, leading marine electronics since 1957. Walleye Nation Creations,